Okay, now starting the local recording for real. There's a slight, I suppose, twist, or there was a last minute change in starting times, and as such, kind of stuck waiting. Okay, well, I'd say, have everyone. I'm just waiting for one other person to, do the good luck, have fun. My thing is, probably gonna be starting at the, new, schedule time at this point. Close enough to, start time. Forest. It's 9 to get in. Golden banana. Banana, banana, crown. Golden banana. So many golden bananas that I cannot get. Metal. Well, level 1 is first. And it is a 0 GBV locker. Unless... Okay. Galleon, and then... Does the Kasplats have a golden banana? Oh! How rude! What is this, fetch quest for the first golden banana? And vanilla galleon spawn. Lovely. Sergeant Arcade is junked. Alright. Surroundings is key 4. That Kasplat needed lots of vitamin C. That's pearl number 2. Oops, not that. At least not yet. Factory Clip Bananas to 8. Alright. Oh! What's up, Chunky? Banana Medal. What checks does Chunky open up for me? As of right now, very little. Not nothing. Now, if Chunky had a move or two, that would be different. A shop full of golden bananas. Alright. Depending on the minigame. Sure. Got the jump on that Kasplat. Don't care. like that Claptrap was following me to the ends of the earth. It's like, chill! Wow. How convenient. Alright. I'm gonna make this work. Nice. Mills a 7, Linky Diddy Chunky. Well, that has to be barrels. And as such, it can't be kegs. Sorry. If you were hoping for keg crushing. You know, I'm gonna be sad when Galleon Boss has something. What is this Rabbit Race starter pack? Rainbow coin. And golden banana. I am exactly one golden banana short of forest. But I do need to go to castle anyways. See about pulling key 4. Golden banana. Might have been too early. And Link will just grab the ledge. Nope. Alright. That was a bit of a letdown to see. Tiny's an Aztec. Alright. That doesn't do much. It's going to be funny when I go climb castle and Grape is up there or in surroundings or on Cranky. Cave's Candy Lanky. Okay, I need candy. I think with how I'm routing this, I'm going to end at in Upper Cave. Cave's Club Bananas to 8. If I can even afford this. I mean, I can. That is now Forest Access. I mean, that Strong Kong could be the key 4 path. Not likely. Okay, looks like Barrels is in Mills, and that puts key 7 on either Vases or Hunky bonus barrel. All of a sudden, that Strong Kong looks a little more likely. Not by much. Dang, messed it up. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so Strong Kong is potentially path to something else. Helm Lobby Kasplat. Alright. Do have to be mindful of paths now. Although I think that's either a potion or a key. More likely something for key 8. At least that's my guess. No, go in. I need to see where Candy's at anyways. Factory. Come back for that. Okay. Off to forest. Unless level 5 is Aztec, and as such, well, and I can also get in. Factory. Ooh. I could go in. Yeah. I'm still going to be going to forests after this. I feel like I'm being made fun of because I'm going to factory first. But honestly, that's preferred over not getting the hint. Oh, that's Seal Race. Well, that confirms Donkey's first 5 levels. I'm finishing there. Ow. Crown. Oh. What's up, Candy?
Welcome to bonus stage.
No, I'll take that.
Well done.
Well, that makes that easy. And then Force Shops has Blast. Why did I grab that? Oh yeah, Super Simian Slam. Okay, it's just a medal. Oh! That's a key! Don't mind if I do. Okay, Spring is confirmed path to key 1. Amongst other things. Well, key 1 for sure, potentially free Kongs. Wow, thanks for that. Okay, I need to find Aztec, which I think that puts Aztec level 2. I know which 5-pack I'm missing. I don't know if you heard that, but if you heard kind of a... I don't know, just, if you heard a sound, I had some posters that... I tried to have them be uprights, but then it kind of went down at an angle. If you somehow heard that, then that's what the sound was. Alright.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Well, if this is nothing, I will go to where I... Well, if I crash, then I will just come back to this area and then enter it, then leave.
Well done!
Oh, that's nice. Excuse me as I real quick go through aisle starts. Oh, I should have actually grabbed that. Let it drop first and run to this. I already know I'm going to be doing it. A little micro routing decisions like that. I was about to say, this should be Aztec. Yeah. Well, first I want to see how much Aztec costs. Okay. I know there's stuff for me to do in Forest, but I want to say, do that afterwards. I mean, it's highly likely that the crate in Forest Center is Spring. Okay, I know where Balloon is at. Balloon is Forest Shops. And as such, I will not need to worry about it. Yeah, I want to go to Forest. Or not Forest, Aztec. See what Blueprint's turn-in number 4 is. It's a potion! I know, that's not its right. Fairy. I mean, I'm expecting Tiny to be at this candy. Or at candy. Nope. But I will pick up that golden banana, though. Oh, thanks. What a bad spot for that hint. I am going to need all the blueprints I can get my hands on. Forests and caves. Alright. Ow. Okay, it's vases. Ow. Wow. Shop 7 chunky. That... I think that's pineapple. Oh, pearl number 3. Wow. That's actually very funny to read with Tiny. Excuse me? I don't say that's everything I can do here. I could do some wacky, well, maybe some wacky shenanigans to get Linky's half medal, but I'm not going to bother with that. But right now, I need to get Donkey. I'm sure there's going to be some crazy useful hints in Forest. There is an obvious play to go and do. And I mean this when I say obvious. But just so I cover my bases. Diddy, you buy this pearl. Well, I didn't care who bought it. I just needed one of them to buy it. Considering the lack of free Kong paths, I'm inclined to think that Donkey is just in, well, either in Hype Chest or is on Mermaid. Alternatively, he could be on Galleon Tiny Half Metal. Because every medal in Galleon in Season 5, well, half medal is free. I want to say this was a golden banana. But I am in here just to get the CBs. Just cover my bases. Yeah, it was a medal. It was something relating to a banana. Come on. Sure. In case I need fairies, the seed. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Donkey is not in Hype Chest. Nice. That might be Slam. Or I think it is. I know Galleon has a Slam. Nope. Well, I'm sure there's going to be a free Conkins in Forest. Wait! 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 Wait a minute! Wait! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is Donkey truly on the mermaid? Well, I mean, from here it's submarine barrel or five-door ship. One of those two I cannot do. Okay, it's a 50-50 now. Okay. Well, I'll take the golden banana, if nothing else. Okay, Donkey's here. Woo!
Welcome to bonus stage.
What the heck? I can't even do this. If I had, I think one of climbing or vines, maybe. No, I can't do it. Well, now go to forest. Well, actually, vines would be preferred if I find vines anywhere. I don't know the punch path yet. I know it's needed, but I don't know why. Well, beyond just chunky phase, I don't know why I need it. Or if I even need it for anything else. Center Banks because 178's Lanky Diddy Chunky. Other Slam. I'm going to hold off for now. I don't want both, but I will keep that in mind. Also, Cranky has Spring. Or no, Cranky has Balloon. Yeah, that was expected. We're going to be doing something, a little something I like to call out of logic. Man Cave's a 7/8 Chunky. Or a Lanky Chunky. Okay, I can get to the potion now. Which I actually think is Feather. Caves Clip and it's 3-7 Linky Diddy Chunky. Actually, that potion might be vines. Well, for starters, I want to get this now, before I forget. Unless it's camera, in which case, that stinks. Uh-oh. Okay, good, it's not that. But I think I have read on this Mill's path. But so the explosion cost it there. Alright. I potentially have an idea as to what this is. Dang! I was really hoping for something like feather or vines. Well, back to nighttime. Well, before I do that, two things. Another fairy. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother with this. Come on. Yeah, it's this way. blueprint. Wow. Thanks for that. Although those peanuts are locked by another gun. Nighttime Forest is currently out of logic. There's Balloon. At this point, I would be buying it to get... It would be for Linky CBs, but I am already going to be going to the top of Mushroom anyways. There isn't much point. I mean, it wouldn't net me Linky's full medal. Or half. But like I said, I'm just going to be kick-sliding up top of Mushroom. I do need to go back to main essential area for the one hint I missed. I might need to go back for that. That's nice. Oh no, that's my first slam. I forgot. Treasure chest was a third melon.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Ow. Okay, fine, I'll go this way. It's like, come on. I don't think I need slams yet. But I will keep forced slam in mind. And it really depends on where in the level order caves falls. Because caves is either level 6 or level 7. I'm gonna have to do another warp up. Yeah, peek this as I'm going by. Okay. Well, see what this potion is. It's gonna stink if this is vines. So I could have had a donkey for a little bit now. Okay. Well, knowing that, I should actually check BFI. Okay. Where am I at? Nintendo coin. Rainbow coin. I mean, there was a fairy here. I remember this one. Although it's going to stink if this is a vines locked one. Yo, Blue, thanks for the good luck. Tracker is there, but there is an asterisk type thing next to it. I mean, the pinned comment talks about it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
The short of it is that I was going to make this big reveal, or kind of have it be revealed on a restream, but then I decided it's not worth it. Just have it be revealed. I want to say that's 5. Yeah. There was another in a shop. Might have been one that was bought by Donkey. Kind of a problem I'm running into right now. Oh. There it is. Yeah. I will say, for as long as the question mark was there, just on the, had the big question mark, that's been about as long as I've had the tracker just on my laptop. I just wanted to have the air of mystery. Alright. There is some of the logic. This K-Rule pathing is looking a little gross. And I'm still out of logic for this peanuts that I have. Well, it was a shared move, and it's vines. There's definitely some stream delay. I've looked over and seen that I'm just dropping frames quite a bit. Not quite sure what's going on now that's causing that.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I want to say if I had climbing, I would try and do this without vines. But since I don't, I needed vines. At the 1 hour and 7 minutes mark, I have a family. Now to get to key 5. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what's causing that. I mean, I thought I had the an idea and that it shouldn't be an issue now, but all of a sudden, it's just being an issue. I was going to leave, but then I remembered the candy here having 3 golden bananas. Blinky with this 41 coins. Okay, number 1 priority, caves. Find caves I can buy caves candy Lanky. And I found it. Okay, there's some concerns I have about that slam on Forest Funky. You cannot be serious right now. I'm too short of it. That's... Well, it looks like Japes is going to be a GB rush. Get... I want to save the rest of my golden bananas in here. Never mind. Castle. Castle Candy has 3 golden bananas. Also, it gives me the chance to look at Castle Lobby Roof Dirt. Oh, that fairy would have been nice. Mini GB rush here. Did the stream go down? Ow. Oh yeah! Those are bad. But, problem will be, mitigated now. Okay, I do need to go to Japes. This barrel throwing is buried. I want to say gonna be a ring stand. Oh! I need to go to caves first. I need to get grape from CBs. I mean, I can get most of my hints now. But Stormraid Tunnel, I want to say, has a path. Yeah. Also, I think grape is my first logical weapon. Or at least the first gun I'm supposed to get in the seed. I think it locks coconut, feather, pineapple on top of peanuts. If not directly, then indirectly. Well, has to block them all directly in some way. If I'm making assumptions about the logic. Well, current assumptions would be, or be true, if they are. That's nice. At this point, I'm expecting Cave's Candy Linky to be Rocket. Exact amount. I can't get Tiny's medal, but I can get every other Kong's medal. Rooms is 7 Linky Chunky. Alright. So, another golden banana. What's this main cave's path? Okay, then, knowing that, I should have access to that potion. That is 7 and Chunky, which I want to say that's going to be Pineapple. Which means Pineapple locks one of... Well, that explains Pineapple Lock. Well, that puts Pineapple more so on, where I think it's going to be. Can't be boss because boss is locked by barrels. That's a punch waff. I'm expecting donkeys to meddle. Well, donkeys are linkies. Dogadon tourney. But where's Dogadon? What's the point of a Dogadon tourney if Dogadon isn't going to even appear? Not surprised. Oh, that's nice. What did I get from Castle Shops? I got charge. Well, no, maybe it's something else. I know I got something else from shops. Didn't? Oh, it's... Okay, I know where Key 3 is at. I'm broke! I forgot! Okay, for starters, go back to castle. Ooh, it's not that. Okay, so climbing has to tie into this. I mean, Grape also has to lead into this. Maybe, I think I need to go back. Wait, this is the potion.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That's for Helm Lobby. But I don't think that's the path. I mean, that might actually be the path. But then I would need to have a reason for Sniper to Lanky Phase. Well, actually, Key 7 and Chunky Phase. I'll be going to Japes after this anyways. Saxophone? That would help line up with ports. Okay. Actually, I need to go Japes first and open up the back part of Japes. Well, Stormy Tunnel and one of the ways to access. Well, Hype Tunnel as well, because Grape locked all means of accessing Hype Tunnel. Whatever's in Home Lobby is the potion. Which I want to say I should be getting very soon. Not there. Hmm? Okay, that's... I want to say gone. Splat. Okay, Diddy is not a part of Helm, beyond just the rocket barrel. And that is actually the key 3 path. I should be getting pineapple from here. Yeah. Peanuts is confirmed. Mills T7, Linky Diddy Chunky. As such, am I going to need camera? No. But I do think camera's needed. And after this goes Aztec. Dang it! I should have went here first. Well, did that first. I'm still going to be... Oh. Actually, no. I think I'm in go. Because this has to be, I want to say, Hunky or Gone. I mean, one of those is going to be in Helm Lobby. Yeah, I'm in go. Yeah, rush Golden Bananas. That's going to be Coconut. Hey man, you need to chill. End of the seed is literally Aztec. I have grab, right? Yes. I'm not concerned about Golden Bananas. Before them flying enemies gets any funny ideas. Yeah, this is going to be Key 7. I have Rockets and Peanuts. I know of... Well, Helm Lobbycus Flats is Way of the Horde. And Jape's Chunky Underground also got a Way of the Horde hint. And able to confirm that Chunky Underground was Coconut, the only Donkey Potion I don't have. And considering the only moves left at this point for Go are Chunky moves, I'm going to be getting one from Aztec Chunky Metal, because Pineapple is to Chunky Phase. Well, I mean, actually, it's... Oh, well. It's Chunky Phase because... Well, it's virtually Chunky Phase because of Hunky in Helm Lobby, but turns out it's also for Gone from Aztec Chunky Metal. I have Grab, I have Rockets. I got Trombone early on in the seed. See? I also know where key 3 is at, which is the only question mark at this point. But like I said, I know where that's at. Stormy Tunnel to 3, that's guitar.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Castle Shops to 3, that was charge. There's only one check that both of those checks or items converge on. It doesn't matter what the other Helm Kong is, because I have all instruments. And I already know it's not going to be Diddy, because guitar is not Path. And I also know that this isn't going to be a chunky 2%, because Hunky is only pathented to, Barrels is only to 7 Lanky Chunky, and Barrels locks Coconuts.
Welcome to bonus.
And Coconuts locks Hunky. Although I do need another golden banana. I could dump. But I would much rather not do that. I also knew that saxophone couldn't be too, well, Tiny couldn't have been a Helm Room either, because saxophone is also only path to 7 Lanky Chunky. Nice. I was hoping that golden banana, or all that crates was a golden banana. Actually, no. I'll be honest, I'm expecting a snipe. It might have just been I don't know. I don't want to assume stuff until afterwards. I want to see where Carol's going to be at. Oh man, that was a nice second light. Lights 1 and 3 do leave something to be, well, desired. Oh, I'm going to get sniped. I already know it. Not the backflip! Ow. I turned the camera more than I normally do there. Okay. No snipes today. First place finish of season 5. Interesting infatuation with the mini monkey barrel from K-Rool. Oh, there's Candy. Oh. K-Rool's gonna get definitely kicked. And off he goes. Go. Something like that. I wonder where Alpha is at. Thank you for the GGs. Let's see. Thanks, Blue. Yeah, okay, so Grape locks, or has to lock every gun, including Feather, which I have not found. But it can't, but it doesn't though, because it would also be Path to D phase. I think that would mean that Feather is in an either or situation with it. And as such, I'm actually curious to see where Feather is at. I will have to go to Japes, and I think also Caves for hints. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was kind of surprised I didn't get sniped by him. That was the one thing I was just expecting to have happen at some point in the seed. Or well, just at the end there. Although, I do tend to pretty much hit dots done late, so I might have actually still gotten a 145. Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. I remembered there being a fairy in Aztec Lobby, but I didn't remember the one on the dirt in Oasis. I do want to say I was picking up 4 and for I want to say 3 and 4. Well, the first 4 I kind of got throughout the seed. There were it was a blessing, but there were 2 in treasure chest. So that treasure chest was more hype than I was giving it credits for. Wow. I know I got 1 or 2 on medals. But anyways, that is going to be it for the live stream. I will be back for the weekly in a little bit. I'm just going to go and have supper, relax, turn off my device, or well, PC, and I'm probably going to leave it off until the time for the weekly. As such, for everyone that has tuned in live on Twitch or is watching the Twitch VOD back, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Morning. And of course, stream is normal when it's all said and done. Anyways, enough YouTube VOD. I'm going to look for Featherbow after I end off the local recording. Well, maybe some other stuff as well. But for now, YouTube, thank you for watching. If you haven't already and you enjoy the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to wonder what you change. And I will see you next time. Bye.